Hello and welcome back to Tales of Arise. My name is Baby Dennis, and this time I'm not even going to talk about the base game. We finished it last time, and boy, it ended up being a lot. You know, I had some sour notes about the game at the end, but overall it was definitely a satisfying game. But today we're going to tackle the DLC, and yeah, I got the DLC way beforehand, and I want to see what happens. It's supposed to be an epilogue to the base game. I do know that there is supposed to be a character with heterochromia. I don't know who this person is, but we'll hop in and check it out. I'm also going to mess with the sound settings because, oh boy, was it too loud last time. Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. Hereafter, the additional story is a story that takes place after Tales of Arise. Hereafter, the main story. It is recommended that you play it after completing the main story. Oh, yeah, there we go. The little, I'm going to assume boy, I'm not sure. He's holding a mask that Alphen had. Ooh. I didn't think we'd get a new screen like this. That's actually super cool. Beyond the Dawn. So we can go back to the main base game, quit the game, download shop, and new game. Ooh, so there's gonna be additional stories, additional side quests, and I don't really know what else. I hope we get our crew again, and I wonder if that new character is going to be playable or if it's just going to be a story-relevant character. I also hope that we don't start off at level 1, because that would kind of suck. Alright, new game. Checking for main story save data. I do indeed have that. Acquire bonuses and start the game. In order for you to enjoy the additional story, the game will start with the main story progress to make it easier to play, regardless of your actual progress or development in the main story. Oh, okay. Main story, all characters level 100. You get a special bonus. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So, additional story start, main story play data bonus, main story completion bonus. So we basically start off with 2300 SP, an additional 70 CP, and additional 90k golds, which is pretty decent. Yeah, let's go. Just hop into it. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'll go normal. Okay, once again, I kneel. The music's too goddamn loud. I made this mistake the entire game, and man, it made it difficult. But I mean, I could always change the difficulty to story if I ever don't want to play the game any longer. But input queuing time. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep everything else kind of the same. So let's save and begin. Okay, so how are we starting this? So the planets merged last time. Tales of Arise. Yes.
1 year has passed.
1 year?
Since the end of the great conflict between Dahna and Rena.
I bet this was a lot longer than 1 year for a lot of people because this DLC came out in 2023.
The two worlds have finally joined
2021.
And literally merged into one. A single planet now exists, teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have.
Beyond the Dawn. That was a pretty
but with a new world
intro. Oh, never mind, it's not over yet.
Comes a new set of problems.
Oh, that's Niez.
Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Dahnans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. Although the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues.
Aw, look how happy they both are. Okay. It just occurred to me, and I think it might be relevant, but okay, well, I'll say it later. Okay,
there she is.
They're still.
Don't let her get away. After her.
Okay. So they're still embedded, but I don't think they're getting their astral energy sucked out yet. I didn't know that was a dress. Uh-oh.
This way! Right!
I'm gonna assume this is near Niaz. Yep, heterochromia. Wait, isn't that Lord
She's
or
gone.
and or
There's
Sovereign
no way.
and or Maiden powers?
She's gotta be nearby. Find her!
Oh, did I say Lord? Yeah, Lord, Sovereign, or Maiden powers. Should you use it to become invisible? Yep! Well, that's pretty nifty. Okay, so I guess we're starting with this person. I don't know how long this game is supposed to be. Mahak Sar, Adon Lake. Okay, so it seems like we're going to tread familiar territory. So, we're in, yeah, Mahak Sar. Just strolling. You can feel the energy in the air. Is it me?
The weather is so nice today.
Better?
It's a shame we can't enjoy it with all these Zoogles around.
Kill them.
Stay alert, Shion. Danger could be lurking in the shadows.
I could say the same to you. If you get injured, it's going to hurt now, you know.
It's been hurting for a while.
So, the mausoleum is somewhere around here?
That's what I heard. We'll have to get more details from Bayfon when we meet up with him in the city.
I wonder if the others have already arrived in Niaz by now.
Oh,
It'll be good to see them again.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we were all together.
All right. Seems like we're probably gonna get the party again.
Hmm?
Were those the same people that were chasing that girl down?
Hey, you! Did you see a Renan brat around here?
Yeah, the one right next to me.
You're looking for a child? A Renan?
Yeah, that's right. And get this. That kid is the daughter of a lord.
Daughter of a lord.
A lord?
They look like to be in their
Hey,
early
wait a
teens.
sec. That there on your back. Is that... No mistake, it is. You're the blazing sword, aren't you?
That I am.
Oh, he is. Talk about lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Even if she's just a kid, she's still the daughter of a Renan lord. But if we've got you
His
with
eyes
us,
look kinda
we'll have
derpy.
nothing to fear.
Sorry, but I can't help.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. She's a lord's daughter. They're your enemy, right? You're the blazing sword. It's just common sense that you'd help us.
No, one of my best friends is a lord. I had
to
to
think of it.
stop for a
Rumor
moment.
has it he's been traveling with some bright-eyed chick.
Goddamn. Oh, of course, this
Wait,
is Mahak Sar, where
is
they're
that
still
why?
very racist.
And what if it is? Is that a problem?
No,
Forget about it.
Yeah,
Let's get
bye-bye.
out of here.
I was thinking like, wait, are all the lords bad? And I forgot, nah, Dohalim was in our party. It's been like a week and a half to 2 weeks since I played this. And
Lord's
I
daughter,
forgot
huh?
some of it.
Wonder whose.
Yeah, let's...
Regardless of who it may be, it doesn't make chasing her down okay, now does it?
You're right, of course. Let's go find her before anyone else does.
I was gonna say this before, but okay, first of all, destination. Your next destination is marked with the, okay, we already know that from the base game. But some people probably appreciate that little refresher, so I don't really mind having it. Yep, this is Adon Lake. This is where, like, some of the bosses were. Is it worth it to explore? Oh, no. Oh, look at that! That's so nice. So, oh, we're level 65. I personally ended the game at level 59, I believe. 59 or 60, so we're actually stronger. We are stronger together. And we don't have a lot of the things. Do we have our cosmetics? Outfits. Yep, we sure do know what outfits are. Oh, we have all these hoodoo things. And yeah, we have all of our outfits from the base game. Nice. All right, so I never. Okay, I was like, I never knew we can change our hairstyle, but nah, it's just more accessories. I guess because like this is years after, I don't really want to keep the same armor. I'm gonna equip what I think looks cool. I know I said cool, but I'm gonna put the clerk uniform on an outfit. And Shion, I remember I really liked this one, the Twilight One Piece. Ooh, but we have some color variations that I've never seen before. So let's go with Noble Azure. Hell yeah, alright. But I'm gonna backtrack a little bit just to see how different things are. Oh, seems like not at all. Here we have a fireplace that we can't use yet because we probably haven't learned them yet. I wonder why they decided to start us in Mahatsar of all places. Or maybe it's because Mahatsar was probably the area where things were the most tense, especially with the Renan Lord. Since the Renan Lord was, honestly, out of all of them, probably the most monstrous one. Oh, we're getting some equipment.
What's this thing?
How do you know? How do you not know what that is? We've been doing this for a long time, Alphin. An apple. Okay, so everything's gonna be new again. But yeah, one thing I was gonna say, I thought about this when I saw like the intro cutscene. I honestly should have thought about this.
There are matters we need to deal with right now.
I probably should have thought about this in the base game, but I was wondering like,
should this really be here?
It seems like a lot of people were starting to really intermingle. We saw a lot of Dahnans protecting Renans from other Dahnans who were trying to beat them up. And it seems like over time, though not yet, they're going to start, you know, getting to know each other, hopefully stop being extremely aggressive towards each other, and potentially intermingle. So I was like, huh. We saw some instances of that in the base game, but it always seemed like it was extremely new. But I wonder if we're going to see someone who is going to be a child of both Dahnan and Renans. I feel like that would be like a starting point to, I guess, coexisting. Having proof that you can love each other. But we already saw some of that in the base game. We literally saw a marriage between a Renan and a Dahnan. And okay, here is New Girl. Okay, what's the symbol?
Get back!
Kinda looks like a sovereign symbol. Whoosh. 65. Weathered Wolf and Archer Hawk. Alright, for people who forgot, that is not me. But
let's get this over with.
Yeah,
I wonder if I still have my
about that girl.
You're mine! Sonic thrust!
Oh no! The moves I use are gone. We'll have to reassign them.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Alright, Alphin's perk. Flaming Edge. Alright, yeah, we still have that, which is really nice.
Beat to the punch.
I may as well take the rest.
Those moves gave him so much more damage.
Rising Phoenix!
Yeah, Rising Phoenix!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Alright, and more people joined the pack. Boost attacks. Right.
I'm ready.
Feels weird to play this after like 1 week, because I feel like they're expecting me to play this after like 2 years. So yeah, this is still relatively new to me. Or not new. It hasn't really withered away. Boost strikes. I remember that.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
It's the same move. Alright. Okay, so that was our first combat in the DLC. Okay.
Wait.
Oh! Shion reached out for her first. Character development.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you.
She would have never done that because of her thorns. If that person is a daughter of a lord...
You're the daughter of a lord, aren't you?
Alphin probably killed...
You can relax.
Our party
heard
probably
people were after
killed
you.
this person's father or mother, depending if Almadria is the mother. Whoa, whoa, Alphin's really white there.
Blazing sword of Dahna?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I might have killed your...
Is there any way we can help you?
My bad.
Why?
What do you mean? You're being chased, aren't you?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, but it's dangerous to be out here all alone. Won't you
Take
at least come
this.
with us to Nias?
Oh,
That's
Nias
where I
is
got kicked
not
out
a good
of.
spot, bro.
Bayfon should be in Nias, right?
I want to know what's going on. If you come with us, I'm sure we can get this straightened out.
If we go our separate ways, we won't cause each other any problems.
Problems?
Ooh, this person sounds
What
like they're
kind
used
of
to getting
problems?
hurt.
Why?
Actually,
We just want to help. Isn't that enough?
A thought just occurred to me.
We help people. It's who we are. You may think we're weird, but it's true. I'm Shion. This is Elfin.
Professional helper.
Nazamil.
Nazamil, okay.
Nazamil. Is that your name?
This world has some weird names, not
hey.
just her. Looks like she would be
We're
a
going
mage.
to Nias, aren't we?
Oh, Nazamil has joined the party.
Right.
Da, 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 da,
Nice to
da,
meet you,
da, 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 da. Nazamil has joined you on your travels. He's gonna be as a party member though. Cure points. All right, we know that. That was a huge pain.
Driving out a child? Just because she's Renan?
Racial tensions still run deep here.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean we're giving up, right?
Right. Of course.
So, Nazamil has a sign on her eye. And oh, Nazamil's in the background now. She's not part of our fighting party. And oh, our CP also kind of went down. I'm kind of curious. I'll just navigate some. I kind of wonder if we can claim more DLC stuff. Seems like we can. Which includes difficulty very easy. You know, I'll take that because that's kind of nice. And a lot of these other things that I claimed in the base game actually. Which includes extra gun. I'll always take that. Ooh, even these. Nice. Seeing how like only our main party members get weapons, I'm assuming that they're the only ones that are going to get weapons. Oh crap! I should not have claimed the level one because I don't have all my party members. Yeah, we're redoing that. Oh right, but the one thing I did want to talk about is I do kind of wonder. So Nazamil's sign on their eye was, you know, one of the Lord's signs. I don't remember each like symbol that each Lord had, but the one I remember was like, I remember Almadria's and it did not look like that. But it kind of begs the question, do powers pass on through bloodline? We saw one case of this, which was the maiden powers that Shion inherited from Naori, but I don't think we've ever seen another lord, another, you know, sovereign who have had children since, well, we haven't seen that. And it's kind of interesting that Nazamil has the powers just because they're, you know, a lord's offspring. I thought, you know, maybe no, wait, no. A lot of the previous lords either die or get sent to Rena where they get like infused into the abomination. So a lot of them don't actually get the chance to reproduce. Ooh, that's kind of interesting actually. Oh, you get an EX quest. Damn. That is, I don't know if I'm doing that. Getting the gold and the CP because fuck it, I hate dealing with CP problems. Extra quests. EX quests are special quests where Alphen does his best to achieve a certain goal. Sure. They take priority over other subquests. When you accept the EX quest, some subquests might be temporarily disabled. Sure. I don't really care about that.
I sense a strange power from this.
So I guess we're just going to Nias, and we're not allowed to teleport, so let's just head on over. After getting some cabbages or lettuce.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
Sorry, I just haven't seen like the little banter for a little bit. It's like, yeah, new recipe. Oh, cool, you're making something new, right? Like me? Alright, Akvodal Hills. We're slowly making our way back to Nias. I I wonder how many new maps they'll have, because I'm not gonna lie, if they don't have anything
What
new,
happened in ES, Nazmi?
it's gonna be kind of disappointing.
Don't worry. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Oh, I guess we'll find out right now. Bayfon, we entrusted the city to you. How'd you fuck up? Actually, it is actually looking much better than before, but in this pan, we don't really see Renans. Oh, crap. You can see the streak in the sky of astral energy. Mahaksar and yes, it does seem like they are doing a lot better than last time. Ooh, there we go. The other couple.
Alphen! Shion!
Shion!
Yo!
Dude, why punch? Why? Aw, they're always holding hands now because they can.
It's been so long.
It has. You're both looking well.
Never been better. Well, just talking about us, though.
There's apparently some trouble in town.
Oh, yes! Kisara and
Kisara.
Dohalim.
Dohalim. The gang's all here.
Maybe it would have been better to take a break. Because, like, I feel
So,
like
what's this
if I took
trouble
a
you
break, I would have been
mentioned?
so much more excited for this. A racism.
Renans have returned to the city, living alongside the Dahnans here.
There were a lot of vacant houses after the mess with Almadria, right? Some refugees from Lenegis have taken up residence in them.
Bayfon decided to take them in, but not everyone has been so welcoming.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
The situation's a bit of a powder keg. The smallest spark could set it off.
So Renans do live here. If that's the case, then why?
Haven't I seen any?
Oh, who's that?
This? This is Nazamil.
I'm Rinwell, and this here is Hoodle.
Hoodle!
Nice to meet ya.
Woot
Woo!
Some Dahnans from around here are after her. Because her father is a lord.
I don't have any children.
A lord?
Dohalim was like, what?
I see. So she draws more attention than your average Renan, then.
Is it Balsaf?
We've brought her along so we can at least figure out what's going on. Plus, there's the mausoleum issue.
Balsaf looked the
Let's go
oldest
see
out of all the
Bayfon.
lords.
You see, we were actually just there, but he's out, and we couldn't meet with him.
Ah, drat.
Then, for now, how about we take Nazamil to the area where the Renans live?
Huh. Not a bad idea. You okay with that, Nazamil?
They're probably all indoors because they don't want to be persecuted. Oh. You befriended Rinwell, Law, Kisara, Dohalim. Parties all together, allotting skill points. Alright, this is a quest. It's the Lord's daughter. And we really hopped right into it. Ooh, oh! Okay, I thought we kept all our old skills, but did we actually? I can't tell. I don't think I unlocked everything, so I'm gonna say no. Okay.
I'm Law. Nice
Whoa.
to meet you, Nazamil.
I'm
Hello.
Kisara. I hope you'll feel free to talk to me anytime.
I am Dohalim Ilkaris. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I am also a lord. You can call me daddy. I wonder. So, I kind of want to put everyone in costumes. Okay, we're all level 65. We also got some new weapons, which are. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be equipping any of these weapons. But let's put everyone in some nice outfits. Oh darn, I don't have like a Chinese New Year one for her. I really like that one. I actually quite like the clerk one. Beru uniform. You know what? Kisara, we'll always end up looking at her ass because her armor is very thin. We'll put a steamy towel over her. And Dohalim. Ooh, okay. This kinda... Ooh, that's kinda cool actually, since we get to see him in this form. But you know what they say, gender equality. Alright, we got our party. Reconstruction's been slow, but look at all this progress. Finger crossed that doesn't get all destroyed again. Whew, that would suck. Have you heard about the newly discovered mausoleum? I hope it doesn't give the Bright Eyes any strange ideas. Oh, Renan ruins. What a joke. The blazing sword should just raise them all to the ground.
William? The Lord?
Former Lord. These days, I am simply the man you see before you. Nothing more.
I'd hardly say you're nothing more.
He's still weird. Things have been crazy around here since all the Renans moved in. I just want to live out my days in peace. Oh, we can still go in here, so I guess Bayfon's just not here. Huh. I feel like if I talk to everyone, it's gonna be a lot of dialogue again. Even though they're disarmed, they can still use astral arts. When push comes to shove, we'll have to use our weapons too. I hope it doesn't come to that. I'm tired of fighting. And here we have it. Since the collapse of Lenegis, it appears that the Zeugles no longer obey the Renans. But thanks to that, their strength has dropped significantly. Things would have been a lot different if it weren't for that. Ooh, that is a good point. A lot of them are just, you know, people. After this, you and I will patrol the area to make sure there are no more conflicts. Things must be difficult on the Renan side too. This sure isn't an easy job. Bayfon says that he's tired these days. I wonder why. He said that reconstruction is going well. Well, it's not just the reconstruction, it's a lot more problems than that. Want to know more about the city? I can tell you what I know if you'd like. Reconstruction. Looks different than it did a year ago, huh? Everyone came together to repair the damaged houses. The violent winds that used to blow all year have calmed down too, so it's nice not to be covered in sand. It's on hold right now, but construction outside the city is making headway. Everyone wants to heal the scars from the fighting. But there are fewer residents and not enough supplies, not to mention the problem with the Renans. We're honestly still at a standstill. Alright, Renans. You know how Lenegis was destroyed during the merging of the worlds? That's why Renans who lost their home came here. Some want to kick them out, but Bayfon insisted that it was an emergency and let them in. He said that fewer residents means that there are a lot of empty houses anyway. Ironic. But since the town's been divided in two, people on both sides are complaining, and everyone's on edge. I kind of wonder how competent the Renans are in being self-sufficient, because it really felt like when we went to Lenegis, they were kind of like, yeah, people will do stuff for us. Yeah, we have all this technology. I don't need a farm. Darkwings. As I'm sure you know, the original purpose of the Darkwings as an organization was to fight the Lord and her subordinates. Once Renan rule ended, everything transitioned to Mahawksar's autonomous organization, much like everywhere else. It's our job to defend and rebuild the city, deal with citizens' complaints, and do just about everything else you can think of. And take care of the Renans living in the city. Might sound weird, but they're residents now too. As fair as possible without needless violence is our motto, out of consideration for everything that happened in the past. Okay, and the merging of worlds. As you know better than anyone, it was a year ago that Dahna and Rena merged into one. Since then, strange flowers have been blooming oddly shaped mausoleum buildings and there have been these sparkling lights, so after what we did, things just started popping up. I guess it's kind of weird. On top of that, there's a ton of hollowing and there's a ton of the hollowing? And some of the land that's been unusable. Are they saying that people are still becoming hollow, or a lot of the hollowing that was on Rena, because there was literally an ocean of them, kind of merged with Dahna? Some say the only difference is that Rena and Lenegis disappear from the sky, but we're obviously in a different world than before. Okay, that was actually pretty informative. Oh, that is interesting, because when I thought about the merging, I was like, oh, it's just gonna be Dahna but with more Renans, because we're kind of used to that. But no, Renan, they merged, so there's gonna be a lot of Renan aspects to this too. Not like Lenegis, but Rena. Despite the Renans moving in, the Darkwings have become far less united. I know there are some good Renans, but it's hard to tell them apart. I'm not sure if it's worth taking the risk of accepting them. Ooh, damn. I wonder how the Dahnans and Renans can get along like they do in Menencia. You need to be patient, even for us. It didn't happen overnight. Yeah, you know what? This is one of the first places I got help from Menencia, who was on the right path. I'm reading a Renan book, and it says that it's important to start by getting to know the other person. The way they think is so different from us, it's no surprise that we can't understand each other. Alright, I guess we're done with the I forgot the Darkwings area. And I guess, you know, just a lot more people in town. Part of me kind of hates doing this because it turns into like everything becomes just walking around town and talking. And that's kind of the bulk of an episode, but I don't know. I feel like my JRPG senses tingle when I feel like I need to do this. Whoa, the blazing sword? For real? Cool! And you got these people. Bayfon's awful tired lately. I get it though, things being as they are. We got to do what we can to lighten his load. Huh, it's nice that Bayfon, who is like the good person here, has people who have his back. It's been a while since I was last here, so I'm surprised. I never thought the city could recover from that dilapidated state. We made it this far because the whole community came together. It wasn't easy. That's true. Niaz was in like the worst spot, potentially. Each new stall that opens represents another step forward in reconstruction. Because like after we beat every area, there was like a little like part where everyone kind of restored their city and it got better, but Niaz never had that opportunity. I sleep better these days now that the noise from the windmill has died down. That's because the wind has been calmer than it once was. You get fewer dust storms too, thank goodness. Even now, I can't help but think if I had stopped my friend from going to the plaza that day. The monument is to memorialize the events of 1 year ago. Nobody wants to remember it, but we mustn't let ourselves forget. Yeah, that shit was cray-cray. We must not forget the death and suffering that flooded those lands. And boy, was it a flood. It always makes me proud seeing the flag of ours up where Almadrius once flew. That is indeed a dark wing. Yeah, it's pretty nice that these people are proud. The plaza back there has been closed for a while. Being where it is, even Renans aren't allowed in. Alright. The Renans prowling around the Niaz again. It's just like when they were in power. The Darkwings made the decision. There's nothing we can do. Whose side are the Darkwings on anyways? Yeah, this is still very, very uncomfortable. When will the damn Bright Eyes finally leave us alone? I can't sleep at night knowing they're nearby. Why do we even have to take the Renans in? You know the atrocities they put us through? Showing them kindness will change nothing. I want the Darkwings to keep them under their heel with force. Everyone, please calm down. Oh,
I thought there were way fewer extremists around these days.
Nope.
Guess I was wrong.
You
Very
mean like
wrong.
Almadria? Her views certainly weren't unusual at the time, and now it seems a whole new crop of discontents have appeared. How depressing.
That sparkling stuff dancing in the air is astral energy, right? Yeah, they say that when Dahna and Rena merged, it was supposed to become a part of the world too. But those mausoleums are in the way, so that's why it's hanging in the air like that. I hope it doesn't have any weird effects. It's already irritating my eyes. There's nothing I can do about it. If the rumors are true, then we're gonna have to do something about these mausoleums, but I don't want to get close to one if I'm honest. Huh, so I guess that's gonna be like the MacGuffin that we have to deal with. Mausoleums popped up and we're gonna have to, I guess, beat them down or complete them in order to get, I don't know, merged correctly? Hey, you're the Blazing Sword. Welcome. We're doing all we can to advance the reconstruction efforts here, but the problems are non-stop. Well, at least some people are relatively optimistic. Crossing this bridge will take you to Renan's residential quarters, but I wouldn't go there unless I have to. Unless you have to. After the Renans arrived, it was like the city was split into two. We can't rely on the Darkwings, so what are we to do? I wish the Darkwings were stronger and looked after us like they did back when Deadheim was around. That's enough talk about Deadheim. Have you forgotten what happened a year ago? Yeah, seems like Deadheim still has a whole bunch of supporters, but this seems to be the Dahnan area. I'm assuming this side is the Renan area. Shit, man, there are more NPCs here than ever before.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh, that is true. Since the Renans came, allocating houses has become a pain in the ass again. They always have something to complain about the houses we prepared for them. Yeah, they lived in luxury for so long that they were like, oh, everything sucks. I thought I could get settled down in my own house now, but it's getting noisy again after the Renans came. Maybe it would have been better if the two worlds hadn't merged. That's not true. The Blazing Sword doesn't make mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes. Plenty. Actually, I can't make any food. No, it stole my ingredients. Only I just happened to
Done.
make enough
This
for
is
this.
short.
Sure. All right. Oh, they start us off with a decent number of ingredients. So like we have some orange shells and whatnot, which you know, I could always use some more, and some life bottles, which I can always also use some more. We also started off with like a lot of money from just completing the game.
Did we
so
really
it's
just spend that
nice.
much money?
Just when we finally got rid of the bright eyes, now they're back strutting around like they own the place. Can't take it. Okay, what about this dude? Now that the cities are built, the evacuees that live upstairs have left. Now it's now a storage room for supplies. Can I steal? No! I wanted to steal. Even though you guys probably need it way more than I do. Alright, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But we're gonna head over to the Renan side of things. So before that though, why can't we cross the bridge? Because some scary people will do bad things to us. Come now, let's go play inside. Yeah. See that band of dust that stretches across the sky? Oh, like, actually no I don't. Oh, there it is. They say that's what all that remains of Lenegis. It's too bad that damn Bright Eyes didn't get turned to dust along with it. If they had, none of this. None of this! Alright. This is the bridge. This bridge is the border between Dahnan's and Renan's residential quarters. Do not go don't go crossing it unless you need to. I kinda need to. I'm here to ensure that no Dahnans enter the Renan residential quarters. This is our city, so it doesn't make sense, but we have no choice if we want to avoid more trouble. I'm worried sick that the Renans may cause another uproar. Have they caused one since the merge? This is the edge of the Renan residential quarter. No Renans are allowed beyond this point. Well, I guess we do have a mixed group of people.
It's good to see you guys, but with the city being so on edge, it's hard to relax.
When has the city
The
not been
Renans
on
and
edge?
Dahnans here don't trust each other. This place is a far cry from Vicent.
What about Pelagian? You took in most of the refugees from Lenegis, didn't you?
I've settled them on different levels of the city, so contact between the two cultures is minimal.
The city was built
Better to
that
gather
way.
all the Renans in one place to avoid unnecessary conflicts, huh?
And with the Lord guy here in charge, no one can do anything too crazy.
Come on. He's carrying out his duties as the Renan representative.
Sorry, the bat
But
towel
if
was
that's
ridiculous,
true,
man.
are you sure it's okay to leave the city?
Fortunately, I have people there I can rely on. Leaving for a short while shouldn't be a problem.
I want
And
to have fun
Kisara,
again.
You're the captain of those new troops in Vicent, right?
That's right, the Service Corps. We're made up of former members of the Guard and armored soldiers. We serve as the people's shield in the new era. I'm not used to teaching so many new recruits, but I'm managing somehow.
Rinwell, you're in Vicent too, aren't you?
Oh, she's in
Is your
Vicent.
nose still stuck in a book all the
Oh,
time?
this is a library, of course.
Yep. There are too many books to read.
Oh, yeah.
So I always end up cooped up at home.
She was reading a whole bunch
Hey,
of books in the
you go out
epilogue.
sometimes, like when you're investigating the ruins.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, not really. It's just that sometimes I guard caravans as part of the Crimson Crows,
Oh, he's in
you know?
Calaglia.
So whenever I stop by Vicent, I pop in to help with
Alpha's
stuff.
like, yeah.
Anyway,
sure, yeah.
what have you been up to, Alphen?
Are you and Shion still traveling around as usual?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't feel ready to settle down in one place just yet. Shion?
Sorry. It's been a while, but it doesn't feel like anyone's changed, you know?
You're right. It really feels like
Nazamiel's
the
just
old
like,
days.
hey, what about me?
I know we've got a lot of catching up to do, but Nazamiel must be getting bored by now.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, Nazamiel.
I don't mind.
I wonder what the Renans here were doing when Nazamiel was being chased down. She doesn't seem too excited to see them.
You think they had something to do with it?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
Damn embeddeds pushing their luck. We gave up our weapons as a condition to live here, but if they think we'll just do everything we're told, they've got another thing coming. Oh, the beef is
What's
there.
this thing?
Oh, they brought some of their technology here. That's actually really interesting. I know you. You're Alphen, the Blazing Sword, destroyer of Lenegis. Oh, this guy's angry. It's because of you that our lives were turned upside down. Do you come here to rub it in our faces?
So from the
Suck it,
Renans'
bitch.
perspective, I'm some kind of terrible destroyer.
Accepting their definition ignores all the good you've done. Don't forget what you were fighting for.
The supplies that the Dahnans shared with us are dwindling. They must be holding them back just to flex their authority over us. Lord Dohalim preaches about coexistence with the Dahnans, but it sure doesn't seem like that's what the Dahnans want.
A year ago, on Lenegus,
yeah.
I called for solidarity. However, things have not gone as I had hoped.
The divisions brought by class and race are similar, but not quite the same.
Why do we gotta suck it up to the embedded? The slaves! As their slaves! You must be patient. Opportunity will come. Once it does, our roles will be reversed once more. It really sucks because some people are making a legit effort to coexist, while some are just like both people on both sides are like, you know, fuck that, man. You've been through too much to have equality. The supplies we brought from Lenegus are close to drained. We're running out of ways to support ourselves on our own, having to rely on the mercy of the lowly embedded. Oh boy, this really sucks. There's a landslide up ahead that's gonna take some time to clear. Yep. Everything is just as uncomfortable as I thought it was gonna be. So what does a Renan girl think? the blazing sword? Oh no, someone help! We are the subject of horror stories. They shared their food and residence with us. Perhaps we should show more gratitude to the Dahnans. Keep your voice down. You don't want the wrong people hearing you like that, talking like that. Wait, are you guys? Please, it took us so long for us to make it like this far. I beg of you, don't force us out again. Oh boy. The Renans' residential quarter starts here. Don't dally about. Alright, I guess we're reaching the star. So let's see what the drama was.
Nazamil? What are you doing back here?
Away with you! You don't belong here. How many times do we have to say it?
But why though?
How could you say such a thing? She's a Renan just like you, and a child at that.
If it isn't the blazing sword, the very person who destroyed our society, you're one to talk.
You Renans value lineage and social standing, don't you? Nazamil is the daughter of a lord.
Her father was a lord, yes. He was the esteemed Lord Urwagil Hildress, the former Water Lord.
I forgot that dude got shit kebabbed.
The lord who preceded Volron.
Definitely got killed by Volron.
But that girl's mother is just some embedded nobody.
Oh, I was talking about this earlier.
Her mother is a Dahnan?
Damn.
The blood of a glorious lord mixed with that of a lowly slave. It's repugnant.
That girl is no Renan. Every one of us here agrees on that.
Ooh, wow, shit.
Hey! Bastards just spewed their hatred and left.
So,
A child with both Dahnan and Renan blood. Is that even possible?
Seems so.
In the old world, I'd heard rumors that it happened on rare occasions, but not of any children that reached her age.
That's actually really interesting. It was a
You
previous
knew this
Water
would
Lord.
happen, didn't you? Why didn't you say something, even though you knew it would be painful?
It was too much to explain, and I'm in no pain.
But it's wrong to judge someone because of how they were born.
Let's go back to look for Bayfon. It's better than staying here.
That's actually really interesting.
You said you weren't in any pain, but is that really true?
Why do you ask?
Is it possible you just got used to the pain?
I can't remember.
Oh, that's so sad. But like, not the fact that she's like a mix between Dahnan and Renan blood, but like the fact that she was the daughter of the former Water Lord. It kind of slipped my mind, but it really makes you wonder, how was Ganoth Harrow?
What a nice breeze.
And,
I bet
Pelagian?
laundry would dry in a jiffy.
For sure. To be honest, I never really liked how windy it is here, but if I think of it as drying people's laundry, it's a little easier to see it in a positive light.
Indeed.
Jeez,
Kisara
keep
has
talking.
always had a knack for finding the positive, even in everyday things.
I was just sharing a thought I had.
I was just
That's all.
saying, it's a nice breeze. But it does beg the question of like how that area was before Volron took over. Volron turned it into a terrible place. But if it was a place where, I mean, maybe the previous lord was also a shitbag and took in like, you know, slaves to reproduce instead of like do other stuff. Or maybe, well, maybe the previous lord was a good person and wanted to make it a better place. And I don't know. I can't say. We literally don't know the old lord. But it's interesting to think about that. That band across the sky is a constant reminder of that our Lenegus is lost forever. Oh, how I wish we could return. That is not possible anymore. I hear that Nazamiel was born to Lord Orwagil when he arrived on Dahna as an attendant. After that, he took her back to Lenegus. I don't know if it's because she was unusual or something, but I don't think it was a wise move.
So Nazamiel is Orwagil's daughter.
Did you know him?
We were acquaintances, but we never saw eye to eye.
That's interesting. She was taken back to Lenegus. So that means it wasn't just like, you know, a slave and he just threw her away. He deliberately brought her back home. It is a true pity to see the statue of Lord Almajor in such a state of disrepair. Can nothing be done about it? Oh yeah, you don't want that here. Oh, no. You don't even know half of what she did. It was terrible. All this stuff is awful compared to what we used to be able to get back on Lenegus. Well, how does it feel to be on the bottom, bitch? Yeah. It's still very uncomfortable here. Yeah. Have you heard about that girl Nazamiel? Shush, don't even say her name. All Renan lineage must be protected with the utmost caution. And last plea. Hey, there's talk that Alfin the Blazing Sword is in town. Oh, yeah, you want to talk more about that? The destroyer that robbed us of our home. Is he here to threaten us further? You want to say that to my face? And I'm sure that if we go up here, they'll be like, this place is blocked, so fuck you. No one's allowed past here, especially Renans, get it? Yeah. Alright, whoa! I don't have some of our teleport spots anymore. Oh, that sucks. I have to go all the way back manually. Right now, we only have Niez and the few maps of Niez. We don't have anything outside of Mahagsar. So, yeah, I wonder how many of the maps will actually end up like going over again. I'm assuming we're gonna go back to all the major cities. You know, we start off in Niez. Oh, that's one of the reasons. Okay, but yeah. I wonder, like, are we even? Lenegus is no longer a thing. Are we gonna go to space again? I don't think there's any reason for us to. But, you know, that one space station where we saw Hevric 35 was also pretty interesting. And I don't know. Hey, Blazing Sword. Ugh. I heard you're spotted in the area, so I came to get you. You're here to see Bifon, right? Yes, about the mausoleum. Great to hear. It's a relief that we found it. But clearing it out is a bit of a tall order for the likes of us. That sparkling stuff in the air is because of the mausoleum, isn't it? I hear it's astral energy. But what an eyesore.
Yeah.
Yes, it's astral energy left over from when the twin worlds merged. Normally it would be absorbed into matter, but the mausoleums are preventing that from happening. Because of that, Dahna and Rena aren't able to fully merge into one. That isn't what mausoleums were intended for, and who knows what kind of effect it could cause if left unchecked. That's why this past year we've been traveling around, sealing every mausoleum we can find. That took up the entire year. Were they successful? Like, I thought there were only gonna be like 5, one for every major city or region, but nope. Definitely not that. They're machines from the original Rena, aren't they? Don't care much about, for the sound of that. It's all way above my head. But for now, it's good to know that you're on top of it. Bifon is in the residential quarter on our side of the town. Go pay him a visit. Alright. Once again, Bifon was one of the good guys, so it'll be nice to see him again. Oh, we got some new people things to talk about. Or maybe I just missed this one. People... Oh, okay, never mind. It's a little bit different, but like not enough to actually read again. Manted Claw. Huh.
What's this thing?
Oh, some people do have new dialogue. As you can see, the city's been divided into two ever since Rena came. We felt bad and allowed them to live here. Don't know if Is it new dialogue? Some of it's not, and a lot of it seems overly familiar. Do you have any idea what that is? Wait, who that is with you? That's the daughter of a lord. Yeah, kind of the point. We don't have enough people or supplies, and reconstruction outside the city is floundering. On top of that, we gotta babysit Renans. I sometimes wonder how long things can continue like this. Okay, yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to talk to more people. It's getting a bit much. Bifon, where are you?
Bayfon.
Wow, look who it is. It's been a while, hasn't it? Huh?
You.
Nazamil.
Oh. Oh,
Thank
thank God.
goodness you're safe.
He's a good guy. I wonder if the Dahnan who conceived her is someone we might know.
Some of the refugees we took in from Lenegus knew of Nazamil's identity, huh? The situation in Niez is delicate, to say the least. So I thought it would be better if I sent her to Vicente.
I guess some unhappy residents went after her before she could make it there.
Yeah, that's why I went looking for her as soon as I found out. It's fortunate that you found her first. I would just send her off on her way, but she may be attacked again.
Yes, that is true. However, it would be just as dangerous for her to stay here, too.
Guess we're going to Vicente.
Okay then. Why don't we escort her to Vicente ourselves?
But what about while we're at the mausoleum? Things being as they are, she can't just
Oh,
wait around
right, we gotta
here.
do that first. Do you have astral powers?
Or we could take her with us to the mausoleum.
That sounds like an Alphen
It's
thing to do.
dangerous to send her off, and it's dangerous for her to stay. She'll be safest with us there to protect her.
I'm fine with protecting her, but doesn't the mausoleum have its own dangers?
You're right, that is a concern. However, with all of us there, I think we'll be okay.
Sounds good to me. After all, it's better to stick together than split up.
Time to kick
We can
some
head back to
ass.
Vicente after we finished at the mausoleum. Is that okay with you, Nazamil?
Sure.
Just where is the mausoleum anyway?
In the ruins at Adon Lake. It's
going
pretty
back
deep in,
there, all right.
so you'll need to be cautious.
Subquests. Talking to someone with the letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you awards, blah blah blah, yeah. Okay, how many are there? There are 2 of them. That's not
It's
too
easy
bad.
to forget in Menancia, but the enmity between Dahnans and Renans still runs deep.
Hearts and minds cannot change as quickly as circumstances. We must be patient.
I guess that's a mature way of looking at it.
I wonder how long it'll take. Okay, first subquest.
Yeah!
Hey guys, sorry to ask you this, but can you lend us a hand?
Huh?
Sure, yeah, no problem.
Hey!
Hey, do you really want to make promises that casually? Well, it looks like we're all short on people, so we can't just ignore them. So, what do you want us to do? We're gonna make more flags for the Dark Wing, so we're gonna need— oh, she's making flags. We're gonna need some more materials. The thing is, there are Zoogles hanging around where the materials are, and it's difficult to collect them safely. Can you guys take care of them?
All right!
That's the kind of stuff we do best. We'll take them down in a snap.
Just a minute.
Wait, you said that you guys are making flags. Is there any reason to go through all that danger to make them? Yeah, I was like, you're just making flags, all right. Yeah, we figured that we'd put a flag and claim that this is Dahnan City. The Renans will always complain. Oh, the Renans who always complain would understand. That's not gonna be good.
Say what?
Are you crazy? That's like picking a fight with them. I agree. Even if that's not your intention, it's definitely not gonna help things. If you work for Bayfon, you should know how hard he's trying to improve the relationship with Renans. Why would you do something to ruin that? I thought if the ruckus calmed down, the city would be more peaceful. Bayfon is dealing with the business while making sure not to cause tension. I respect him for that.
Oh?
Wow, he was actually moved by Law's words. I'm amazed. Amazed? Why do I get the feeling I'm being insulted? Whatever, anyway, we're not gonna help with an idea like that. Here, you know, the idea of putting up a flag might not be that bad in itself. What do you mean?
Well?
Not for showing off to Renans, but you can make a new flag to symbolize the coexistence of Renans and Dahnans. Hopefully people will understand that if you're working for the same city, under the same flag, it doesn't matter where you're from. Let me think. What about putting the rose of the unity on the flag? Ah, the bicolor flower that are considered a symbol of the new world, right? The two colors represent Dahna and Rena's light and dark elements.
Oh, wow!
Oh, that's a good idea. Every time they see a flag, it'll remind them that both Renans and Dahnans are living in the same city. It might not happen right away, but it sounds like a good place to start. I see. I didn't think that it could have been used like that. We might be able to convince Baifon if that's the case.
Xion?
Hey, Xion, why don't we help him out? All right. All right. Really? Thanks. Now we can help out Baifon.
Just great.
Seems like you got over that quickly.
Yeah!
All right. Let's take those Zoogles out and come right back. Okay. I hate the fact that whenever I play JRPGs, I want to do everything.
The smallest spark could set these Dahnans and Renans against each other. Glad we managed to extinguish this one early.
I just kind of want to play
about
other
how
games.
tense the situation is makes me anxious.
It is a deep-rooted issue that will not easily be solved. True, but it will need to be dealt with eventually.
And we have to do whatever we can to see it through.
Alright, so there was a quest on the Renan side, and all the Renans hate our guts.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
What do you need?
How?
Lord Dolim, may I have a few minutes of your time?
All right.
Sounds like it's urgent. Yes, it's a very pressing issue. I'm in charge of the food on the Renan side, but we're running out of supplies. I can hardly cook anything, and my family is famished. If this keeps up, we'll all starve to death.
Well,
I have heard that the food shortage in Niaz is not a serious problem, thanks to the relief supplies from the other countries and the city's self-sufficiency. That's supposed to be the case, but somehow those supplies haven't reached us Renans. There's plenty of food in the city. Why isn't it given out to everyone equally? Perhaps the Dahnans are doing this on purpose. On purpose? Why would they do that? The Dahnans are in charge of distributing the food, so they might be reducing our share as an act of revenge against us Renans. Some residents of Niaz may have a grudge against Renans because of what happened in the past, but I doubt any would go that far. No, I'm sure they're delighted to see us suffer. Such underhanded harassment. Dahnans must not have the ability to think rationally. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still real bad, man. But we don't know for sure yet, right? Maybe it hasn't reached you for some reason, or some other reason. No one's talking to you. Okay. Die! Lord Dolim, could you please convince those Dahnans for us? I understand the issue. However, I would first like to clarify one thing. Even if harassment is true and the culprit is Dahnan, your attitude is most offensive. Stop lumping Dahnans together and making such discriminatory remarks. Those days are over. And your attitude towards my friend is the equivalent of an insult to me. Yeah, let him go! I will not overlook it. But please, forgive me.
Okay.
Now, let's think over the issue at hand. First and foremost, we must solve the current food shortage. As for the doubts you have, we'll consider them afterwards. We must prioritize our day-to-day lives above conflict. You're right, my lord.
Alphen.
What do you say, Alphen? In the meantime, why don't we go gather some food ourselves? Alright. Right, it's hard to feel good when you're hungry. We'll take care of it ourselves. It is settled then. We'll take care of this issue. Why don't you wait with your family? Life changes. I guess we're gonna be locked out of going to other cities for now. So we're
running out of food is a serious issue, no matter the reason. No one should have to stop eating before they're full.
That hits a bit different coming from you.
Let us resolve this matter with haste.
Yeah, they're gonna lock us out of other areas until we finish Niaz. Alrighty, so we have to get 3 potatoes so we can get them. Oh, I guess there are more stuff here. And we're supposed to go here. Oh, I didn't know there was an area here. Well, that's pretty neat. It does kind of suck that we don't really get teleport points, you know, that we can use. Okay, we're at the edge of Niaz. We're about to leave.
Okay!
May I have a word before you head to the mausoleum? I have some good news for you. Good news, you say? Yes, it's about the lineup at the shop. They've started carrying Zoogle materials. Thanks to the reconstruction, we've been able to establish a fairly stable distribution network. I'll give you some samples, so try it. If you like, be sure to take a look in the store too. Got it, thanks. craft something. All right, we know how to craft. Ooh, nice freebies. But I'm still gonna leave for the town. Yeah, some of these quests don't seem super duper interesting.
Dawn Lake? Gonna be tricky with all those giant Zoogles running around.
Oh? I would have assumed you'd be itching for an excuse to fight them.
I'm a bit more of a grown-up now.
I don't think that's something actual grown-ups say.
Okay, off we go.
Alright, are these the people that chased after Nazamiel? We need to gather materials for weapons, but Torvin seems to like his mind is somewhere else. It's all very troubling. We don't have enough Zoogles parts to provide a stable supply of weapons, so we'll have to go fight some Zoogles. Wait, we don't even have weapons to fight for. Well, we don't even have the weapons to fight for more weapons. Right, we're stuck in this hopeless situation. All right, so I guess we're gonna get some Zoogle parts for him. It seems like this is where this is going. Ah, it's you. What are you doing here? You work for Bifon. Torvin, right? If you intend to have conversation with us, I will respectfully ask you to refrain from the kind of attitude you previously took towards Rinwell. Is this a guy that we've saved and they're like, fuck you, you're a mage, you must be some Renan something, I don't know, a monster. I know. I didn't mean to say anything to offend you guys. I'm fine, it doesn't bother me anymore. Actually, there's something I want to ask you. I've seen you a few times at the library in Vicente. What are you doing there? I've tried talking to you, but you're always gone so soon that I never had a chance.
What?
I was researching something. Anyways, I have to get back to work. We're gathering materials in the Darkwings.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry if I interrupted you. You don't need to apologize. It's just that we're in a rush to get the materials for weapons. We don't have enough weapons for stuff like escorting transport of goods. I heard that the Darkwings are currently in charge of Mahaksar's autonomy, which means that the procurement of weapons is a future task to maintain the security of Niez. Yeah! The others have already had their hands full, so I'll have to do something quickly.
Hey!
I see. Well, I'm indebted to the Darkwing, so if you're in a rush, I can help you if you like. What? You mean? What do you mean? Would you rather not have me? No, that's not what I meant. Why are you offering to help someone like me? I mean, you're in need of help, aren't you? I just thought I could help in some way. I don't need... No, actually, it would help a bunch if you could.
Yeah!
That's what I thought. It's always better to have more people. You don't mind me helping him, right?
Okay.
Understood. We'll do what we can. I appreciate it. Let me write down the materials for you, and also...
What?
Huh? What is it? Is there something on my face? Oh, no, nothing like that. Just let me know when you've got the materials. Right, got it. In ignorance of knowledge. Is he sus? I don't know. And there should be one other
He only acted strange when he was talking to Rinwell.
But it seemed to me that his attitude had changed.
Does he have a crush?
Yeah. He was missing that sense of ill will he had before.
Does he have a crush?
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
I don't know if it's because of prejudice, but the Dahnan seems reluctant to distribute the food. People are gonna starve at this rate. I don't know what we'll do if we hadn't been doing some farming. Oh, they have been farming. If you go down the hill and through the rocks, you'll find a Dawn Lake. The Zoogles are roaming around, so be careful if you're heading there. And I wonder how long this DLC is. Thanks to the merging of the worlds, the weather is getting pleasant around here too. But just when I thought I could relax in my new home, the arrival of the Bright Eyes ruined everything. I know, right? After finally becoming free, it's starting all over again. Hopefully the Blazing Sword will shut him up like before. Dude, no! I love Renans, or at least a Renan. This rose of unity has been popping up all over the place since about a year ago. The bicolor flowers are... Oh, I guess it's these two flowers we see on the floor. It's more like... It's less that the flower is bicolored and more like they can be one color or the other. The bicolor flowers are beautiful, but there's something eerie about them. And the blue flower, was quite
I feel like
yikes.
somebody's watching us.
I know the Darkwings are busy, but I wish they focused a little bit more on keeping the road safe.
Maybe there's someone around here.
We got some beef. We got some beef with you. What's your quest?
Yeah!
Yeah, hey, you guys are... Have we met? I think I recognize you. Weren't you on Mahavar's ship before? I did not know that. Yeah, thanks for remembering me. I'm actually on land now. The port is blocked off right now for expansion work. They're saying that there will be more trade in the future. And yet, the ship went bad at the same time. Mahavar is running around trying to raise money, so we're split up right now. Sounds like you're going through a hard time. So, what are you doing here? I'm on my way back from petitioning the Darkwings in Nies to exterminate the Zeugles in Akfodal Hills.
For real?
Fighting Zeugles? What would you sailors care about that? Once the ship's fixed, we'll be transporting supplies and fish from the port to Nies for trading. And we have to pass through those hills to do that, and it'd be nice to make sure it's safe in the meantime.
Right!
Ah, so you're looking ahead to the future. I'm sure that Mahavar is doing his best right now, so we gotta do what we can too. But the Darkwing seems to be busy now with the problems in Nies. No telling when they'll be able to work on this.
Alright!
Then how about we handle the Zeugles for you? You would do that? Sure.
Let's go!
Sounds perfect. Appreciate the help. Leave it to us. For a safe trade route. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we got 4 quests, which is honestly quite a handful.
Mahavar is quite an impressive man. He's gone from being a tool of the Renans to having his own boat, as well as the people's adoration.
When his ship got sucked down into the sea, I was sure he was a goner.
Me too.
It was such a relief to find out he's okay.
A captain's got to be tough as nails if he wants to lead his crew.
He wants the fish. Alright.
What's this thing?
Let's fight these things. Alright. So everything's gonna be
show him what I've got.
level 65 plus.
Don't come crying to me if you end up getting hurt in all that excitement.
Oh, Nazamil has some lines too. She's like, huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna get my old team back. By law. Gotta position them in a spot that I recognize too. Alright.
Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Stop being shy and just go for it like you always do.
Come on!
Calm down!
Stop annoying me! Law, I thought you grew up over the past year.
Is that the Zeugle we're looking for?
Oh, we're fighting these. Alright.
This will be a delicious
Oh man, we have a new battlefield too. It's kind of
You're in pretty rough shape.
Sorry, it's my fault. Shion should be able to fix me up in no time though.
So that's how it. Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Their texts interrupt each other. We're talking about Shion. Hey, look at me!
Sleep now.
It's always this. Yeah, I feel like I should have taken a break. It's just I feel like the vibes are a lot better after taking a small break because everyone kind of is like, yeah, we haven't seen each other in a year. I'm like, I saw you last week, bro. And you kind of need distance from it. Maybe this will be a pilot episode and I'll start playing something else.
There it is. That's our target.
Ooh, it's one of these. These do be kind of annoying.
I think we've wiped out enough of these Zeugles by now, right? It should be safer for a while.
All right, let's report back to Mahavar's crew.
Okay, so we got
all the ingredients for that recipe now.
Oh, we have another one for a recipe.
Great. I'll let you cook then.
So I'll turn that in later. Actually, no, it's literally on the way to the next area.
Wait,
so I guess I'll do that. Okay, Mr. Mahavar, what is
Let's
this
go.
good enough? We defeated the Zeugle around here like you asked.
All right.
I knew I could count on you. The trade's gonna be a lot easier now. But it's not like all the Zeugles are gone. You should still be careful when passing through. Thanks for the tip. You made things so much better. I don't think I can thank you enough. No worries, man. We'll help you out because this is our passion too.
Okay.
It is? Well, I get it now. You must love ships too.
What?
No, I'm not talking about the ship. Oh, come on. I love ships too. The love of the ship is common to all mankind, is it not? All right, if you say so. I do know the feeling of loving what's important to you. Exactly. Our ship is our treasure. You think so too, right, young lady? Actually, I don't like traveling by ship. Well, now that you told me how you really feel, I hope we can meet again. Take care. I'll make sure to take you on my ship to show you how much I love it. Still goofy as heck. Alrighty.
There's something liberating about sea travel. Mahavar and his crew seem so free.
I think you'd make a great sailor, Law.
I'd probably enjoy sailing as well, if I didn't get so seasick.
We'll be calling on the Darkwings again for an escort. The trade route must be secure. Mahavar, we're doing our best on land too. We can transport goods more safely now thanks to you. Alright, so now we have to go to Adon Lake. Ooh, photo mode. Alright. Guess that thing's back.
They say the mausoleum is deep inside the Adon Lake ruins.
Stay close, Nazamiel.
I'll be fine.
Okay, it seems like we can do some of the quests here, so
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
I think we have to take care of these burbs. Ugh.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Alright, I think I killed... I guess I didn't kill all of them. I guess we need these 3 different spots, but okay. I gotta change some arts. It's been a while. I'm not used to some of these. I hope we get to keep a lot of the old ones we had. Now I know I also have to collect ingredients like potatoes. I hope I can find them without too much issue.
This is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
Okay, we got some food and more tempestuous mash.
Out of our way!
Oh. So we need Adon peppers and potatoes. I hope I can find that. Defeat the Zoogles of Adon Lake and acquire 3 swept mains. Don't know how to get that one.
I think we've taken out enough Zoogles, don't you?
We're done with that one.
Let's report back to Nies.
Holy crap. It's the giant dragon one. 82, no, we're running. We're running. No. 3 windswept mains. I wonder where they'll point us to. Because I don't know where to get that. I'm sure it's I'm sure I'll have to fight something. Alright, time to go to the mausoleum.
The mausoleum is just up ahead, huh?
Careful. There might be Zoogles around, so...
Was that a monster, or was it just Hyun's stomach?
Oh, that wasn't you? Then...
Does she still get as hungry now that her thorns are gone?
That wasn't...
It was you.
It's perfectly normal for your stomach to growl when you're hungry. It's nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about.
I was never embarrassed.
What was that?
Nothing. It's not a good idea to take on a mausoleum on an empty stomach. Why don't we eat first?
Great idea, Alphen.
Oh, it's been a while since I last had Kisara's cooking.
I've only had Rimwell's, which kind of
sucked.
sucked.
Kisara. We're going to cook together.
Really, I'm not...
It seems everyone's in the mood to cook. If it's not too much trouble, we'd love for you to join us.
We're trying to make it comfortable for
I had an
Nazamiel.
idea for something we could make with what we have on hand, but it looks like I'm still short on a few ingredients. Luckily, I think we can find them around here.
No problem. Let's start looking.
Food!
Nazamiel, do you have any foods you particularly like or dislike?
Oh, Don Peppers.
Not really.
Nothing in particular? That would make you a lot easier to deal with than a certain somebody.
Hey! Don't act like I'm a picky eater.
No one said she was talking about you.
But yes, we were indeed talking about you.
What's wrong?
Oh,
hungry?
Some
Sorry,
more
but you'll have
dialogue.
to hold on a little longer.
No, I'm fine.
I can't find the goddamn Adon Peppers.
I think that might be what we were told to get.
Is it right here? Is it
It's
this?
been a while since we all ate together. I'm looking forward to this.
That's fine. Just don't make anything spicy.
I know.
Oh, but that's the only way I could taste.
Play nice with Poodle, okay, Nazamiel?
Has he
we got
always
chest
been
here.
your pet?
We've been together for years now. But he's more like family than a pet.
Family.
Family. We race like a family too. Protect
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Wait, I legit didn't find any Dawn Peppers. Where are they?
I don't think there's any food this way.
What?
Let's turn
I
back.
can't find them! Oh, wait, more. Is it here?
Hey, isn't that what we're looking for?
Yes,
Oh,
wait, what is
It's
that?
right here.
It's a Renan screen thing. Please give me a bunch.
What's this thing?
Wow, that's strange. I wasn't expecting us to find a teleporter while looking for ingredients.
I wonder where it leads.
Regrettably, it looks like this one's target coordinates were never set. Until someone enters a destination, it's useless.
Yes.
It's weird to find a teleporter out on its own like this.
Nazamil, everything okay?
Oh,
What is that?
that's a symbol that
Some
we saw
kind
on
of
the
decoration?
title screen.
Looks like a Dahnan relic. This is a land full of ruins, so it's not at all unusual.
That looks familiar for some reason. I'm sure I've seen it before.
Oh, the title screen. Oh,
That's
right. They are the archaeologists.
It's a good luck charm. I saw an illustration in an old book once.
Does it have some kind of special power?
Nah,
makes you feel
nothing
better.
like that. This is the sort of thing you give to your family, or someone special, so you can feel connected with them, no matter how far apart you may be.
I guess the way people express their feelings is the same now as it was back then.
I don't need it. I don't have anyone like that.
Well, in that case, can I hold on to it then?
No.
Sure, I don't care.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Why don't we head for the campsite and start cooking?
Wow, bonding charm. An old Dahnan charm given to someone to wish good luck. Customs may be forgotten, but people's feelings will always remain. I was hoping for more peppers. Can we do anything with that teleporter? Yeah. There's a control panel for the teleporter, but it doesn't seem to connect to anything. Damn, I think I'm gonna have to teleport out in order to get more Dahnan peppers. I'm assuming I can't go. I can.
Let's eat our fill first. We could
I have to go all the way back here.
move
Okay.
on after that.
We've got all the ingredients, so now it's time to show
Okay.
everyone what I can do.
So what are you going to cook for us?
Huh?
Oh, the reason why this is a main story one is so you can finally show them what it's like to be happy. All right.
What should I fix today?
What's for food?
Wasabi.
Rice, ice cream.
Meat!
Caviar!
You guys aren't helping.
I love how every single choice that is out there is a good example of everyone's character. Law said meat. I think I forgot what Shion said. Alphen said wasabi because he likes spice. Rinwol likes sweet, so he said sweet, sweets. And Social Mabo curry. And fucking the holy was like, oh, give me caviar. All right.
Looks perfect and take.
All elemental damage minus 30%.
I'm stuffed. It's nice eating with everyone like this, don't you think?
Indeed. It feels so liberating to relax under this beautiful sky. Moments like these are priceless.
Especially given how much you've been cooped up in your office lately. You've earned a break.
Hey, you okay? You don't look too good. Are you feeling sick?
I'm allergic
I'm
to
fine.
mapo curry. Oh.
It's just that it's a little uncomfortable. I've almost never eaten with others.
Oh, because both Dahnans and Renans. Well, what about your family?
They're dead.
I don't know anything about my mother. I've never met her.
What about your father?
My father would only visit when he needed me for something. And when he did, he would yell and beat me. The other members of my house did the same.
What?
So no, we didn't share meals.
Well then, I guess that makes us the first.
Huh?
Oh, Alphen trying to turn
Let me tell
this
you
into
a
something
secret.
positive.
You see, when you eat with people you're close to, it always makes food taste that much better.
Why is that?
That's a good question.
I suppose it's because when we share the same food, we're also sharing the joy of it.
Not only
there's
that,
joy in food?
conversations are more lively when you're eating good food, too.
Food tastes better when it's shared.
There's more to a meal than simply filling your stomach. And knowing that is part of what motivates people to cook a good meal.
The food was really good.
Thank you. I cooked it
Let's eat
not
together
myself.
again, okay?
It was actually Kisara this time. Aw, that was nice. Nazamiel getting a moment. Social Mabo curry.
Our bellies are full? So now let's burn off those calories by finding the mausoleum.
Take this seriously, would you? Nazmiel's going to get tired of your stupid jokes.
Jeez, I wasn't even joking.
I wasn't even joking, bro. All right, the Lord's daughter.
You know,
first skit of the
there's something
game.
about Nazmiel that reminds me of Dohalim. She's
his daughter.
Yes, exactly.
My family was strict about manners.
No surprise there. Your father being a lord. Law, you can be so insensitive sometimes.
I don't mind. My house is gone now anyway.
That was back on Lenegis, right? When did you come down to Dahna?
When my father joined the crown contest as a lord, we came down together.
Oh!
Yeah, Ganeth Harrows, right?
Wait.
But didn't Voron...
That means the father had a kid
anyway?
before the crown
What?
contest.
The more we know about each other, the quicker we can become friends, right?
Is that how all of you became friends?
There were
I suppose
circumstances.
so. Getting to know each other is an important step in learning to understand one another. It can be difficult to trust a stranger, but once you understand them better, you can move toward becoming friends. Still, why don't we change the topic to something more cheerful?
I don't know any cheerful topics.
Damn. I don't know happiness. I am sorry. I am not built for this.
I noticed while we were eating that you have really good table manners, Nazmiel.
We just talked about
Is that
it.
something you were taught on Lenegis?
Yes, I had to memorize everything. I'd get hit if I made a mistake. Can I ask you something?
Of course. Ask us anything.
What I am. It doesn't bother you at all?
What, the thing about your parents? I mean, sure, it was a little surprising, but we're not really ones to talk when it comes to being unusual.
He's right. We are a rather strange group, all
Yeah,
things
I'm
told.
300 years old.
Exactly. For example, I'm Dahnan. But I'm also part of a mage clan that can use astral arts.
Dohalim here is a Renan lord who prefers poetry over power.
So, is that why you were with the Blazing Sword? With Alphen? Because you were different from others?
I suppose I appreciate how he embraces our eclectic natures, but that is not the only reason. We all have our differences, big or small. The question is, how we look at those differences.
What about Alphen and Shion?
In terms of different, those two are in a class all of their own. They're especially unique.
True.
But in the end, we see each other as fellow human beings. And when it comes down to it, all our differences are insignificant.
They are about to
compared
make a mixed
that.
blood baby.
In other words, the way we see it, you're really not that different from the rest of us, Nazmiel. So I'm sure we can be friends.
Friends? Yeah.
Alright, I interrupted their conversation for that. Okay, we're getting close to the mausoleum.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Giant Zoogles. Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and a lot of SP if you manage to beat them.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
Yeah, they're like, nope.
People lived here long ago.
Oh, whoa.
What's wrong?
Having someone to share my thoughts with is strange.
There is a portal. Interesting. Like a literal portal. Not what I expected.
Here it is. Payphone was right.
This is a mausoleum?
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
And now they're here. Since Dahna and Rena fused together a year ago, most of them are underground. But sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zoogles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close to us, Nazmiel.
Just said that.
Walking together like this, it's like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It's only been a year.
It's only been 2 days
But
for
after
my
the battle
YouTube
with the Great
uploads.
Spirit, so many things have happened. A lot has changed.
Great Spirit. Is it true it's the collective will that manifests from all the astral energy within a world?
Yes. Rena's great spirit manifested a will of its own and engineered the conflict between Dahna and Rena. Together, we fought it 1 year ago.
In the end, Alphen's power defeated the Great Spirit, allowing its astral energy to finally become one with Dahna's. And now,
it's more like
the Great
the will of
Spirit
Dahna.
no longer influencing the Renan people, our two cultures finally have a chance to unite as well.
So all of that is something that the Blazing Sword... that
You
Alphen
give
did?
Alphen a little bit too much credit.
He's the reason the world is the way it is now?
I mean, he's the one who did it, but it's more like it's this way because it was always supposed to be. The problem is, instead of seeing this as a new world, both Dahnans and Renans think that Dahna just absorbed Rena into itself.
I mean, that is what it looks like, so I get the confusion. Rena disappears, then there's all these Renan buildings popping up everywhere, hollowing, and that sky.
It's a difficult situation. The Renans lost their home when Lenegus collapsed, and the Dahnans feel like they're being invaded by all the resulting refugees. Most Renans are currently living in Pelagian, but there are some who have traveled outside Ganaparos to settle in other regions and Dahnan cities. In some cases, like in Niez, accepting them in has resulted in tensions. And then the mausoleums are a problem as well.
Guess the only thing that hasn't changed is the wandering Zeugles.
Even Zeugles aren't the same. They're more violent than before, probably due to the merging of the worlds.
As you can see, we still have a lot of issues to deal with, but we're trying to solve them as best we can.
I see.
I'm gonna be completely honest. So far, Nazamiel is kind of boring. They're like, yes, I see. Life was kind of bad. Yes. Okay, this is certainly a dungeon. Oh, wow. Okay. Mausoleum of the Ruins. Actually looks pretty cool. Especially with like the broken ceiling and the sunlight going through. Party member boost attacks. Yeah, sure. I do remember them, I think. Ooh.
Well, it's kind of hard to walk when things are all slanted like this.
This whole section seems to be tilted. Though it's not clear if it's because of the planetary convergence or if it was damaged from the start.
I hope it's only this room. It'll be tough if it's like this the whole way.
Yeah, canine vest.
I found some equipment.
This will be for Law. I remember the shape of his equipment. Here you go.
Now let me take a look at it.
It's not for you.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamiel.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared. And
Good
here I
point,
thought that
yeah.
Zeugl in the outer mausoleum was pretty rare.
Let's just fight one to see how it is. Destructive roar.
This will be a delicious
Air pressure.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. I am
This
on a
could
normal
be useful.
difficulty, so that definitely explains it. But I think I'm gonna stop here for today. A lot of it was just, you know, building up story and honestly just getting a feeling for Niez after coming back after honestly quite a long time. And we got to meet Nazamiel, who, I mean, I swear I didn't know this before, but I was just mentioning how it'd be interesting if there was a Renan and Dahnan child. But yeah, it seems like that's the direction that they're going to go. And we're gonna have at least a dungeon here. Seems like we're gonna conquer mausoleums instead of dungeons, which will definitely be different. No, by that I mean it's gonna be the exact same. But at least we have our MacGuffin. We're taking down these mausoleums, trying to stop racism. You know, the normal stuff that you expect in Tales of Arise. But we'll continue with the dungeon next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!